Guys, Farooqi Bros here, back with another podcast. Today we're going to be talking about Robert Pattinson and his casting as Batman in Matt Reeves' The Batman trilogy. And just to introduce ourselves, I'm Editor-in-Chief Shiraz Farooqi, and I'm joined by my brother Zayan.
What's up, guys?
My cousin Umar.
Hey, everyone.
And my other cousin Samir.
What's up?
So, like I said, today we're going to be talking about Robert Pattinson as Batman and kind of what we think about the casting. And we'll go through a few topics, but let's give our raw thoughts first on the casting itself. And we'll start with the resident Batman fan, with Zion. What do you think about the casting and just general thoughts on how he'll fit in the role?
Well, I know a lot of people have their reservations about it, but like history repeats itself. Everybody said the same thing about Heath Ledger. Look how it turned out. People said the same thing about Ben Affleck. Look how he turned out. And if this is Matt Reeves,
Look how he turned out.
It didn't work out really, but
I mean, no, but as Batman and the one role where he actually got to.
I was actually thinking that this Batman is one of the rare times where we're not seeing any backlash like that. It's not like when Ben Affleck was Batman, it was a big backlash. Here, most people have accepted it. I've seen very few people outside the shills, very few people.
But have they accepted it because it's Robert Pattinson or because they're done with Ben Affleck?
No, it's because of Robert Pattinson. They like the actor. Almost everyone, even like the verifieds, anyone who's like in the blogosphere or in the fans, they're saying it because he's a good actor.
And he is
pure
he's a good
acting
actor.
chops. So
most people only know him from.
So I don't think
Twilight,
it's even close to as bad as Heath Ledger or Ben Affleck had it. They had it much worse.
The backlash is similar in its type. Like, it's similar in the way it, like, they're quoting, like, old movies that they did.
Yeah.
So Twilight is
people always say Twilight, but he's done so many. He had so many amazing roles after that that people don't look at.
Because
I didn't see Twilight.
The thing is, he's not a blockbuster actor, so he does small movies, focusing on smaller stuff. But
listen, if Matt Reeves saw something in him, then I trust Matt Reeves. I trust his decision, and I'm all in for it. I think he'll do exactly. I think he'll do a great job.
So what do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah, about the casting.
I think a lot of what thinks.
You saw him in Harry Potter?
So I don't know how.
What do you play in Harry Potter again?
That handsome young boy.
Cedric Diggory.
Yeah, he wasn't bad as Cedric actually. Now, did I know back then that 10 years later we'll be saying, oh yeah, Cedric Diggory's Batman? No, but it's the reality.
10 years ago, would you want
Can
that?
we just?
Now think about it. You can give Daniel Radcliffe making the next Flash.
Okay, no.
Why? Because he looks like Ezra Miller?
Are you crazy? Yeah, he could pull it off. But he could still pull
it off.
A
little bit. He does a little bit. He does look like him a little bit. But let's see. Yeah, I think he's gonna do well. I think it's hard to do Batman like wrong unless you like mess up like what he is in pop culture today, which is like dark. Like, let's say they make him like light and he's like cracking jokes. Unless he's Bruce Wayne doing that, it's fine. But like, let's say you can't make Batman campy anymore.
Yeah.
Because of Nolan, because of even what Zack Snyder did.
No, exactly.
You have to make him
like the only time I remember
very.
There's only from all the Batman, right? From even start from the 90s. The only time I've seen people go crazy in anger was 2 times. The first time Schumacher's Batman and Robin, right, which is the finale of the Michael Keaton era, even though he wasn't playing him, it's kind of George Clooney was. But the reason people hate George Clooney is because of the bat nipples and then the bat credit card. So so it was a really corny movie. And the second time was when Joss Whedon messed around with Ben Affleck's Batman. And he was like, something's definitely bleeding. And I don't not like you, so.
That's almost worse than Clooney.
No, actually, Clooney's a little worse. But
is it though? It's worse because you knew what he was, and then you saw what he's now.
To be fair,
that's a different actor.
To be fair, though, it wasn't like I think Joss Whedon could have done Batman well if it was just him.
Yeah.
Because he had one good line. He had one line where he's like, Superman's more human than I am. That was a sick scene.
Yeah, that was a good line. Yeah,
that was a good scene. So he could have done him right.
And then moving to the end. So it's about director. Which director has it. So the director this time is Matt Reeves.
Yeah.
And then Matt Reeves, most people know him for
War
for the Planet of the Apes, and then the second one. What was it? Dawn. Rise. No, Rise was the first one. Dawn is the second one.
Isn't War the last one?
War is the last one, but
he did the last 2. He did the 2
War.
movies with Koba. He did those.
War and Dawn, I think.
Either Rise, Dawn, or War. One of the 3.
War is the third one.
War, third one. So it's Rise or Dawn. Someone in the comment section can definitely correct this. So, so he did those movies, and I think listen, War of the Planet of the Apes was actually my favorite movie of 2017.
17, yeah.
So when that movie came out, there was no movie in 2017.
I think it was that or Logan in 2017.
Logan was 2018, wasn't it?
No, 2017.
Was it
Justice. That was a good movie.
Just like shit.
but and Wonder Woman came out in 2017 as well. So we had all of those movies, right? And but yeah, Samir, what do you think about Robert Pattinson as Batman? Like, are you feeling it? Did you feel it? What do you think when you first heard about casting? You're like, oh, whatever. Like,
Well, and I just told you I don't know who he is.
so, but in the look, like you can tell the look, and he pulled it
he
off.
looks good. Yeah.
All right.
But I think it's the first time where we're still getting reactions like that. People knew Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
People knew.
Well, he was an
Christian
Oscar
Bale.
actor. Yeah.
Yeah. So like this guy's kind of like, I think we heard that he was gonna go with someone young and he's
Yeah.
gonna go with someone that's.
Yeah, and they ended up picking not that young. Like he's in
Like,
his
he wants
30s.
to build someone's career up.
Yeah.
basically.
So.
Although Batman could backfire.
Yeah, but this is a good segue actually. We're talking about the age group that Matt Reeves was going for. And you want to hit that young 30s, 31, 32. I think Pattinson is 32 or 33 or something right now. So they got the age group they wanted.
Mm-hmm.
But so it's a Batman who's younger. But it's been not confirmed. It's been heavily reported that this is not a DCEU movie, meaning this is not young Batfleck, which people thought it was going to be, right? So it's not young Batfleck, even though Ben Affleck is producing the movie. So he's producing it.
Pattinson would have been a good. Because he has a you know how people were like putting like similar pictures together.
Yeah.
Like he could play that. Like
Yeah.
he could actually.
He
do
could
that.
have.
Listen,
Could have. But
Zack Snyder set up. He's had 20 years in Gotham, so it shows Batman he's been there for 20 years, so you can easily put a movie or two or even a trilogy. 20 years is enough for a trilogy. You can put a trilogy in there if they wanted to, but the reports definitely are leaning that it's not part of the DCU. It's its own universe, similar to the Joker. And
let me just jump into that. I've said this on previous podcasts before. We had arguments about this, but I think they're doing the right thing. This gives Matt Reeves full creative control. He's not constrained by anything that already happened or anything that Warner Bros. Probably wants to do. If he has a set trilogy, then he can have a beginning and an end to his story.
I don't think
And he's not barred down by anything else.
no, but
Well, what would he be constrained by, anyways?
I don't know the universe.
Because-
But it's 20 years in the future.
Robin's
Snyder-
death. Robin's death.
Please.
Jared Leto Joker.
Which Robin died?
Well, according to Zach, it was Dick Grayson.
Yeah,
According to
so
other people,
Zack Snyder's gone. So
Jason Todd.
you could easily make that Jason.
But
Todd.
still, like, what if Matt Reeves wasn't going to go that direction? You know?
It's fine if you're not going to talk about it. Then
No,
it
you
doesn't
can't.
matter.
You can't just not talk about it. This gives him
Why
an
not?
ending. It's more about an ending. You know he's not going to
No,
go
but
there.
you
You
don't
can
need
end
anything
his
because, look,
story.
Nolan's
Dude,
Batman
there's
had an
20
ending.
years to
Exactly,
work
it had an ending.
Yeah, but BVS is the ending in this one. You do both the BVS. If they
That
wanted
no,
to.
that's not
But Justice League
because
2 would've been
BV's
the
not the
ending.
ending because Justice League's the ending.
Justice League 2 would have been the
Ain't
ending.
it? Like that's not the end. Like
They could always
They-
make a Justice League 2 like years later.
if they do,
And they can get Ben Affleck back.
If-
Who knows?
that's true. That's also the thing. We talked about this before that
You got it.
I highly doubt it.
But why do
But
you
why
think
not?
Affleck will come back?
if it's
Why
separate.
would he ever? Plus, he's getting older, so
That's
I
true.
don't-
That's
I
true.
don't blame him.
But it keeps like the fan hope alive.
Scooby Superman. We know what.
He can get his own trilogy, but he'd come back for Justice League 2.
No. But if Batman is separate, Matt Reeves Batman, then why can't Justice League
Alright,
have?
so here's the latest reporting on that.
It won't, obviously.
It can, but it
Mark
won't.
Hughes.
It won't, but-
Mark Hughes had an article on Forbes where he talked about what he, partly from his sources, also his own intuition on the matter, on kind of what the direction of the DCEU
Before
is
you
going to be.
keep talking,
Yeah.
you might want to tell them who Mark Hughes is.
Mark Hughes is a writer for Forbes. He's a great guy in the journalism industry, understands this, especially the comic book world. So check out his articles. I'll even put a link if you want to read it. But he wrote a piece about the DCEU and about Batman and kind of where it all fits. And in his estimation, Batman, Joker, Supergirl, these three movies are going to be in their own place. They're not connected to the DCEU, right? And the DCEU is going to be Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and the Harley Quinn movies.
And Shazam.
And Shazam, right? But eventually, they're going to do other two things.
Fucking trash.
They're gonna if Batman trilogy does so well and Robert Pattinson wants to come back, there's no guarantees. He's not kind of go to sequels. He doesn't really do sequels. But if he wanted to come back to make Batman again after the trilogy's over, they're gonna sign for another contract that could be in Justice League, in a future Justice League movie. And then if Gal Gadot,
Wait, pause, say it again.
if after the trilogy's over, so that's talking about 7 to
Okay,
10 years,
okay.
they're gonna give Robert Pattinson an option that do you want to sign up for Justice League? Do you want to keep doing it? So it's not really an end. Like Zion's end is not going to be that. Yeah, it's end for Matt Reeves. He's going to stop, but they're not going to let the character
You know,
die.
I feel like he's not gonna want to stick in this role like Robert Downey Jr. or something like
Well,
that.
we never know if the money's
I feel like
coming
he
in.
seems like the type of actor he's gonna want to go to the next project.
Yeah, well, if he's signing for 3 Batman movies,
Like
and
Christian
there's-
Bale.
Yeah, well, if he's like Christian Bale, he's not going to want to come
Like
back.
Christian Bale, they offered him. Didn't they offer him like so much?
There's rumors they offered him a
And
lot
he-
to come back to BVS, and he
And
said no.
he said
so-
no. I feel like Robert Pattinson's the same type. Like he's not gonna want to stay in London.
And being Batman opens up other options.
Yeah. So,
people
but
start
I mean, meaning it's not the end of the world. Like if they had a Justice League movie, they would give him the option to come for a Justice League ensemble. They would give him the option, and I feel like he would.
Yeah,
accept.
but it won't be this Justice League. It'll be
No, but it
if
would
it's
take.
not
They would
connected-
take Gal Gadot.
No, they wouldn't.
Yes, they would.
If it's connected,
They
Marcus
would
also
have-
tweeted. Well, what about the tweet that Marcus tweeted? out?
Yeah, he said
He
that.
said they're gonna let the past die.
Yeah, he said if the past doesn't do well. So let's say Wonder Woman 84 has to do Shazam numbers. I don't think it's gonna do Shazam numbers, but let's say it did 300 somehow. Then yeah, they're gonna let that franchise die. Or if Aquaman 2 doesn't make $1 billion again, it'll probably let it die. But if it continues this kind of success, like Aquaman 2 makes another $1 billion, Wonder Woman, they're never gonna recast those characters ever.
Well, I mean, they're very invested in the Aquaman franchise.
Yeah, and they're just-
making a trench movie.
Well, we don't know anymore. A lot of the movies are up in the air. There's no guarantees
I
what
know,
they're
I'm
making
just
now.
saying.
What we know for sure is with the writings. With the writing of Supergirl movie, the writing.
Why would Supergirl be in a different universe?
But yeah, so like I was saying, like the universe is not dead, but it's like it's going in a weird direction, so it's like hard to tell. But
It's going in the direction.
If we
of
had to choose-
zero continuity,
yeah, but if Wonder Woman.
which means the universe is.
All right, let me tell you something. By the time Wonder Woman 3 comes out, right? Batman will probably. Let me explain. By the time Wonder Woman 3 comes out, Matt Reeves is probably making Batman 2. Okay? So it's happening at the same time. And by the time Aquaman 3 comes out, Batman trilogy will be finishing. That's how I'm seeing it. It'll be at the same time. So there'll be a point where an entire Aquaman trilogy, entire
What are
Wonder
the
Woman trilogy, and
chances
Batman
a
trilogy
Justice League movie gets put between Batman 2 and 3?
Never.
Not possible?
No, not possible. Especially if it's set in
What
the past.
happened to Flash and all that? What's the news on that?
Now, see, that's the thing. According to Mark
It's all up in
again,
the air.
is that they're just gonna recast in their mind what is the trash. You know, like you get rid of the trash and you keep what's working. So Henry Cavill gone, Ezra Miller gone, Ray Fisher gone, Ben Affleck gone. The only two people that worked was Aquaman and Wonder Woman. You keep them. You bring in Shazam, which worked enough. Like it made very little small budget, but it made double its money back. So there you go. You have your three Shazam that, and you have Batman. You bring the new Batman in if it works. If it doesn't work, they're not gonna connect it. And if he doesn't sign for the movie, they're not gonna
Well,
connect
who's gonna be the villain of that movie?
it.
And why are we gonna
Brainiac,
give a shit?
Darkseid. I don't know.
Yeah, Darkseid's gonna come down and freaking level everybody. There's no Superman.
They're not even going to use Darkseid.
Well, maybe they'll make some
Wait,
kind of.
You're gonna make some
Wait, is the new
stupid
God movie
villain.
in
Legend.
DCEU?
Oh, that's it. We don't know if New Gods is DC or not. If it is, then she has to cast the same Steppenwolf. I don't think she's gonna. So it's gonna.
She doesn't
be,
have to cast Team 7.
She actually doesn't. Yeah.
She really doesn't.
Yeah, I don't think it's part of the
They're
universe.
trying to forget Justice League anyways. The funny thing is they're trying to forget the movie they made. They're
Yeah,
trying to
but
forget-
there's gonna be mother boxes in that movie. That all's gonna be there. So it's gonna be.
It's the same story. They can't change the storylines from the comics.
Yeah, so I mean, it's still gonna be mother
but
boxes
the
and
aesthetic could
everything.
be different. The aesthetic doesn't have to be.
So then,
Yeah,
they,
and it probably won't
I
be
think the
DCEU.
safe bet is that
What?
it's not in the same universe.
And it probably won't be DCU or they'll just
exactly, it doesn't have to be.
Yeah,
DCU.
it-
That's the.
So then
I feel
That's
like
the
it
problem.
won't be.
It's
I feel
the
like it
worlds of DC now. They got like 10 million different worlds.
I feel like they're just trying to see what sticks and then they'll put it together.
Yeah, throw everything to the wall.
you know,
whatever
throw
sticks.
shit at the wall.
Basically, exactly. That's exactly what they're doing. So we'll see. We'll see how that works out. But again, my guess is New Gods is in the exact same area as Supergirl or as the Batman trilogy or Joker, right? These are one-off movies.
What if,
My guess
what if the
is-
Batman trilogy, Joker, and Supergirl all in the same universe?
Well, Mark Hughes
No.
did tweet that Supergirl and the Batman are the only two he can see being in the same universe if they want to do something. But Supergirl is taking place in the 1970s, according to rumors, which means that it cannot be part of Henry Cavill's story, obviously. And Batman takes place either in the 90s or the 80s. If it's in the 90s and Supergirl takes place in the 70s, then they have to try something like, it'd be weird. Like Supergirl will become an adult hero by the time where Batman is starting out. So I don't know what they're trying to
Or
do.
when she lands, she's like 14.
That's true. So,
Right?
yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, but maybe she doesn't age the same or some shit. They can always make.
Well,
something.
she doesn't. Kryptonians don't. They age slower.
Exactly. So.
I mean, but Clark's still good. Like Clark grew the same as a human
They can
from
be
a
the
childhood.
same
No,
age.
Clark
Oh,
is
yeah.
yours.
Then once you're an adult, you just
Yeah.
stay an adult. They're like Saiyans, you know.
Superman is not. He's dead.
Superman is dead, and we're gonna have another podcast.
Who knows? They could just have Supergirl as their super in the Justice
Yeah,
League.
yeah,
that's
but
what-
that's what
She's
CW
a-
that's what the CW did, which was kind of annoying. So, like
That's
in the
what we
CW
CW
universe,
doesn't have a Justice League.
no, but oh wait,
Yeah,
what?
Yeah, they have Batman.
They have a full Justice League now. It's a full
It's
Justice
not even
League.
called Justice League.
They actually it's called Justice League. They said Justice
Yeah,
League.
it's called Super
listen,
Friends.
Listen. For us, if Superman is in it, it's really not just. It's just like a version of.
Superman's in CW too, so
Yeah, but he's not part of Justice
Superman was
League.
like a whole villain in one of them.
Yeah, and that's a crossover. Yeah,
Yeah, and like the last
Not a part of
crossover.
the
Whole
whole-
villain.
yeah.
And
But-
his suit was black.
You know, yeah, how come the CW did the black suit before DCU? Boom. All right.
That's true.
Weren't they trying to get Michael B. Jordan to play Superman?
Nah, man, that's just a rumor. And he said
That's
no.
the most
he was-
hilarious article
That's
ever.
just
I've written
rumor.
ever.
And he said no. He said he's not gonna play. He said he's
So
bad.
It's
If
like
it's
stupid.
the whole new universe, I'm down for it.
Yeah, if it's all universe.
No, he
do what
said
you
he
want.
said he wouldn't play Kal-El.
He wants to
Yo,
play
Loki,
Val.
Even
that would
Val
be
Zod.
sick.
Yeah,
That would be
obviously
sick.
Val Zod.
If
Yeah.
if they here's the thing. To make a new universe, okay, with Robert Pattinson,
Yeah.
Pattinson,
Pattinson, yeah.
Pattinson. Put No Gal Gadot. No, none of the old idiots. Okay,
Yeah.
they're gone.
Oh, Shazam.
Shazam,
No
he's
Shazam. No Shazam.
He's the new
Actually,
wave.
wait.
They
No, you
already
can't have
said
Shazam
Shazam
because there's so many Easter eggs of the DCEU.
True. And Superman
No
showed
Shazam.
up.
You don't need Shazam. That
Yeah,
didn't make any money.
Superman was in there.
Superman pulled up in the
Shazam.
movie.
So
Headless Superman.
Yeah, because the actor was busy.
How about this? Make a new Justice League. Let the past die completely, and it will
What,
die.
what if
Because-
Aquaman's making $1 billion?
because I have a feeling Wonder Woman in 1984 is not going to do as well.
so
as
you're saying we should kill it if we have to?
I'm saying exactly what Kylo Ren said. Let the past die, kill it if you have to.
Listen,
and
but what
you
if
can
guys
have
like Gal? I
a
think
black Superman? You
I-
can have a black Superman.
I think Gal's gone no matter
That'd be
what.
sick.
Yeah, I think after her run ends, she's gonna go.
But the guy who's not gonna go is Jason. I think he loves that role too much. He's not gonna leave. I think he's gonna. He wants to
So
stick
keep
around.
making the Aquaman films, okay?
Yeah,
keep
but-
making them on the side, but have a new cinematic universe. Have a universe. Do what Marvel did because sadly,
I think they
sadly
could-
the MCU, no matter what you
Nah,
say,
but listen.
they made like $3 billion.
Listen,
on
honestly,
Endgame.
they can throw Aquaman into
It's
their
money.
new universe and it wouldn't make
Yeah,
a
and you
difference.
just don't.
It wouldn't
think
make
about
any
The
difference.
whole DCEU is becoming an upgrade.
Yes,
to
you
CW
can.
world.
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, you could just.
That would
use-
be so
It's
stupid.
called pulling the wool, man. Just it's the
It's
universe.
literally an upgrade of CW.
Like so, that's it. Like you just use.
It's an upgrade
the
of
whole
he's right.
Arrowverse is the whole like under the.
No, first of all, let's call it. What it is.
Actually, the
I don't even
Arrowverse has better continuity.
I don't even
than
like the
DC.
Arrowverse like that, but they're much more connected universe-wise. Like everyone's like very interconnected. Even Supergirl, Flash, Arrow, they're all like the same universe, and they all perfectly interact.
Even though, like, obviously there's like suspension, not suspension relief, but you know, like Arrow's problems can all be solved by Flash in like 1 second. You know.
But that's why Matt Reeves apparently when they asked him. Now this is some rumors. I don't know if you remember Matt Reeves. He signed on to be the Batman, and then out of nowhere he left. He said I'm not doing Batman anymore. And then he came back 1 week later.
I think that has something to do with Ben Affleck.
I was thinking the same thing. I think that maybe the studio wanted him to use Ben Affleck. That use Ben because WB and Ben Affleck have a very good relationship. They still do. They still do. Very good relationship.
Yeah, when we say WB, right?
Meaning
This is like a
Ben
big
Affleck
studio,
will
like-
keep making movies with Warner Brothers.
Yeah, his own projects.
He's gonna keep making movies with Warner Brothers.
He's gonna do his own thing.
Yeah, but he's working with Warner, so I think Warner wanted Matt Reeves to use Ben Affleck at the beginning. Remember, this is before Justice League came out. This was 6 months before Justice League came out. They wanted him to use Ben Affleck. Matt Reeves was looking at it. He's like, I don't want to use Ben Affleck. Rumored.
It's too old.
He said, I want to make my own trilogy, my own thing. I want my own vision. Like, I don't want to jump off of Zack Snyder's vision and make kind of his.
Well, you're not
Batman.
really jumping off because there's not much. Zack Snyder didn't do anything.
No, but you're using a
did-
grizzled
he did-
Batman.
he
You're using
did
a
a
grizzled Batman against
Yeah,
He did a
Deathstroke.
lot.
All the
Who cares?
scenes were set. Like the script already had Deathstroke in it. All that was already set. You know, so he just had to make that movie. That was the original idea. He's just gonna make that movie with the same script already written. Kind of like how Zack Snyder made the movie that Chris Nolan wrote. You know, for Man of Steel.
That would have been sick.
Like Nolan wrote the
Honestly,
movie, he
that
just
would've
directed
been
it.
sick. Because
I
Matt
think
Reeves
we
would have
could-
still added his own touch.
Yeah, that's what they. And listen, Ben Affleck said I'll be an ape on the floor for Matt Reeves. All that stuff. Like this seemed
that
like
was
a
all spin, dude.
That's PR, yeah.
Yeah,
All
so
spin.
and then when they asked Matt Reeves, "Do you want to be Batman?" He'll see is Batman Affleck Batman. He's like, "Oh yeah, that's the plan."
Just to get the reporter's office back.
Yeah, so I think it was never in the cards. I think, and then THR did a report last year saying that Ben Affleck was trying to be ushered out, like he's trying to get out of the role. That's what people were saying. Rumors of Flashpoint. He was like, "Yeah, how are you gonna usher him out of the role? Like, what does that mean?"
That would have been sick too, actually.
Too bad they can't make a Flashpoint when Ezra Miller's also gone.
Yeah. So and they wouldn't toss down. They wouldn't put that much money in for a big budget movie just to reboot. They should do that off screen, off camera. They don't care.
And that's what they're doing now. They're just doing
Yeah,
off
that's what
camera,
we now.
off
Like,
camera reboot.
Why waste money to explain it to people?
I think that movie though would have made a lot of money.
It would have, yeah, but
Flashpoint Paradox would have made because it's very popular.
It would have if they did it right. Yeah. Like I mean, CW did it and it was trash.
by this point Ezra's gone too. So
Good times.
I think it was yeah. See it with the Flashpoint season 1.
Yeah, it was garbage.
All right, but
Good lie.
overall, I think the movie's gonna be pretty good. I think I've trusted Matt Reeves as a director. Now that doesn't mean just because you've trusted the director it'll come out be an amazing movie, but I have faith that he could probably make it happen. Like if you give him the room and time, and he's also taking his time. Like
If WB gets out of his way and lets him have full creative control, he'll be.
that's what they're doing
This
now.
is
Apparently,
crazy.
that's a new thing. Remember when James Gunn they called him in the office said they showed him all the characters. Said pick whoever you want and do whatever the hell you want. That's also James Gunn. And remember, one of the characters was Superman. They offered him Superman, and would James Gunn have kept Henry Cavill? I think he would have, but he didn't choose Superman. I think he would have kept him.
Nah, he wouldn't have.
Let's
Yes,
just
if
thank
he-
God. Let's
if
just
he
thank God
kept-
every day that he didn't choose Superman.
But I think you know.
Brightburn was a little
I feel like
Brightburn
if he,
was kind of.
Oh yeah, that's why he didn't want a Superman.
No,
Because
but,
already produced
but
that movie.
Very
no,
good.
because I saw how he's bringing back all those characters from Suicide Squad, it was his choice. They said, "Do you want to reboot Suicide Squad? Reboot it. If you want to keep the characters, keep them." And he said, "Okay, I'm going to keep Rick Flag. I'm going to keep Amanda Waller. I'm keeping Harley Quinn, and I'm keeping Boomerang. All of them got cast." in
Didn't
the
say
second movie.
Deadshot's back too.
And Deadshot. No, he's not back. What the hell? No, he's not.
Oh, no, he just said the other guy.
Yeah,
that was not
yeah,
Deadshot.
he's not Deadshot.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, Idris Elba. Yeah, the cast him as Bronze Tiger.
I'm excited for that now.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Because he's a good
Yeah,
actor.
Yeah,
but
he's
I'm
a
saying
good
that
actor.
because he himself tried to keep it in the universe, like that was his first intention. James Gunn is, I'm gonna keep it in the universe. Maybe Superman would have kept in the universe too, but he would have made a bad movie. But it would have been Henry Cavill. But it would have been a bad movie. Now we're getting a different Superman movie with non-Henry Cavill.
Is Birds of Prey really the only movie that's in universe that's left?
No, and Wonder Woman and Aquaman.
Wonder Woman, honestly, it's like it's so disconnected.
No,
that
but it's
it
still the
doesn't
same
have to
universe,
be
the same
done.
character. And just after the first Wonder Woman movie, which is also obviously DCU.
Yeah, but then.
Yeah, after the first
But
Wonder Woman,
they
yeah,
said
but
she
it has nothing to do with DCU.
Yeah, but it's still DCU. It doesn't matter.
Like Aquaman, at least they talked about stuff and stuff like that.
That's like why Winter Soldier doesn't do anything because no one else showed up. No, everything's in the universe.
Yeah, I think
talking?
Wonder Woman 1984.
They're all connected by Shield.
Plus, they said that she disappeared after that.
No, that's the retcon. The retcon BVS out.
They're taking that whole thing out.
Yeah.
But
Nah,
It's
I don't think they
garbage.
are actually. I think it's gonna be a very closed off.
Where was that new
It's just
story?
logic.
she's wearing a gold suit.
You can't have a
She's wearing a
gold,
gold suit.
gold Wonder Woman with wings doing stuff and then be like, oh yeah, we've never seen Wonder Woman for years, you know.
Where was that one in Justice?
Yeah, and it would have,
Where was that
and there would have been news reports. People would have seen
Exactly.
a Wonder Woman running around. Or Ben Affleck, all when Batman's like looking in the computer, all of a sudden was one picture of Wonder Woman from like 1940s.
The suit probably gets destroyed in the movie then.
Probably.
Like it has to then. Because why did you use it?
Why don't you leave that so I see who we're a
Or
little
didn't
bit?
she make it so that she can't scratch or something?
Yeah, that's what I
It's gotta
think.
make gold.
That's the theory.
I'm here for that. But that's the universe is not dead. The Harley Quinn universe is still happening because Harley Quinn's gonna be in Suicide 2 also. So and then Batgirl's gonna be a spin-off of Birds of Prey, so that's part of the universe as well.
That's a shame.
So all that's happening, they're making Batgirl movies.
So many different Batman properties that have nothing to do with each other.
Remember the synopsis of Birds of Prey is that this is a Gotham City without Batman, or Batman's not there, right now.
Yeah, I feel like there's gonna be like a one line in that they're never gonna explain it
It
again.
is one that like Batman's gone or Batman's dead, or we haven't seen Batman in years.
I swear it's just like CW. It's like the Batwoman show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Batman's gone. You know.
Yeah.
I told you. See,
Where's Batman? We don't know.
If that one pulls up, yo, it'll be sick if it fit a woman.
Oh, and then, so then there's that. But we should keep it with Matt Reeves and Batman. So overall, I think the trilogy. There might be 6 villains. Do you guys have any preference of who the villains are gonna be?
I know Penguin's gonna be there, and I hope it's not Josh Gad.
I think it could be. If it's not Josh Gad, that means Josh Gad's pulling a Tyrese Gibson.
A KMS was Josh Gad.
Oh yeah, Tyrese is like, oh yeah, I'm Green Lantern.
Yeah,
all
he
that
kept saying
stuff.
Green Lantern, but he wasn't.
Tyrese
Tyrese,
Gibson.
the guy from Fast and Furious. But
But he wasn't.
But he wasn't. So I
hope
think
that's the
Josh
same-
is doing the same thing. Like,
hope
either
it's the same case.
he's trying to get the role really badly, or he's not, or he is already rolling just hinting.
I'll say Grant.
I don't think he has the role.
And I think Riddler is gonna be in
Josh
the movie. Riddler's gonna be in Calvin.
Dude, Nicholas Holt's probably Riddler.
Josh Gad?
I'm telling you.
Let me tell you
He's getting
something.
frozen.
This
He's Olaf from Frozen.
here's my prediction.
Any
for
favorite
this
movie?
trilogy.
I don't know what that looks like.
Here's my prediction
He's
for
a
this
snowman.
trilogy.
He's like a big guy.
This trilogy is gonna be very good.
Oh, the guy. Another character.
But when we start comparing it to Batman v Superman, it's gonna be shit. And when we start comparing it to The Dark Knight, all 3 movies, it's gonna be shit.
You're talking about Batman's Mary's movie.
Yeah, I'm talking about Matt Reeves movies, yeah. I'm telling you right now.
Are you
This
crazy?
You know
is
anything,
not gonna
you're
happen.
crazy.
This is not
Dude,
gonna
you're
happen.
crazy.
I'm telling you
Nah.
right now.
When BVS came out, everyone's the
Big
same
shoes,
thing.
my
When
friend,
BVS
big
came out,
shoes.
everyone's the same thing. That was never better than Dark Knight. Ever.
Yeah, and it isn't, but
And it really isn't.
it isn't. But
People,
Sadly,
but some
it
people
is.
believe.
but
it
it's
is.
right there. You know, it's right there. I feel like Matt
I'm
Reeves.
saying it's gonna be good. I'm saying
Listen,
it's gonna be really good. It's
as
just not
a-
gonna touch
As
that
a
level.
one-off, BVS is like something big, something crazy, but this is gonna be the trilogy challenge, no trilogy.
No, it's not.
Yes.
Yeah, this-
There's no trilogy.
It
There's
will
no.
be.
There's no Batman trilogy. Unless you count.
No, I mean you can challenge.
Unless
You can
you
say
count-
Captain America's trilogy challenge,
No, fine,
no
fine,
trilogy.
fine, you can-
This will be the next
but
trilogy
how-
challenge.
Don't ever,
But-
don't ever
but the
compare
Affleck-
any DC movies to that.
But
I'm
the
just
Affleck,
saying.
But the Affleck
That's what
trilogy is
people
gonna.
say.
The Affleck trilogy is gonna be this. Oh yeah, the Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises versus Batman 1, Batman 2, Batman 3 versus BVS, Suicide Squad, and Justice League.
No, it's gonna be BVS because the other one.
That's not even a trilogy.
The 3 movies Batman showed up.
Dude, Suicide Squad
Batman
does not
showed up.
count.
Okay, pause. Ben Affleck showed up for 2 seconds in that movie. It was the best scene.
It was like 3 seconds.
Whatever.
That's
it was
true.
the best. It was the best scene in the entire movie.
No.
Yeah, and
Yes,
it's-
it was.
And it's a flashback.
He had the
No,
best.
it's not-
And the
Wait,
second,
hold
yeah,
on.
the Bruce Wayne one.
The
Yeah.
post-credit scene was where it's at.
Okay, so one scene is not a third part of the
The
Batman
scene
trilogy.
Amanda Waller is coming back.
Yeah, that's a good thing because you can't lose.
And I
your
hope
season.
he shoots
You can't.
Batman a certain way. Like I think we got spoiled with.
Dude, he's gonna shoot him like he shot Koba.
Listen, you
That'd
saw
be sick.
you saw War Planet.
That would
Apes?
actually be sick.
On
That's
the
how
horse,
it's issued.
on the horse like that, and the Cinemark is really comes out of the waterfall. Like you can just do this exact thing with that, man. You know, like you saw the shots he was
Yo,
doing
that would be
with
freaking
Caesar.
nuts.
Like he has a way he was
How he's gonna do
shooting.
that?
Yeah, now
The way he was shooting Caesar and like Koba and all these like
He's not doing
battles,
that.
or
He's not doing
remember like the one when Caesar's chained up and he's like
yeah,
having
it's like
visions
hallucinating.
and he's hallucinating
That-
Koba. Do that with
Things
Batman.
like that and what made me excited for what he's gonna do with Batman.
He's a good director. He knows what he's doing. Like his vision's good. You know, like and you see him. The Batman's like chained up with Riddler, and he's like, "Yo, I just hallucinated Robin."
I believe it when I
Where's
see
the
it.
Riddler?
I think the first trailer.
Nicholas Hoult.
Nicholas Hoult is gonna play.
I don't know who that is.
He's the guy.
He's
who-
the second
gonna be-
guy.
He was gonna be Batman like between him and two. They took both those actors.
Kind of like Cillian Murphy was auditioned for Batman,
and they
but
gave
then they
Scarecrow.
chose him. They got him Scarecrow instead. Same thing.
In Batman Begins, yeah.
Batman Begins.
Both of them tried to be Batman.
God.
And then this
Yeah,
time,
I know,
this
imagine.
time they put Nicholas Hoult and Robert Pattinson in the Batfleck suit. They made him wear it, both of them, to see how like their nose looks like, chin looks
Listen,
like.
it's because Pattinson has the chin.
Warner
You know?
Brothers.
That's why they chose
Warner
him.
Brothers wanted
I'm
Nicholas
telling
Hoult. Warner Brothers.
The
They
guy
wanted
that
Nicholas Hoult.
played the villain in Jessica Jones should be the villain.
I'm saying, but
I hope.
Who are you
this-
talking about?
The purple guy.
First of all, okay.
Oh,
It's not
yeah.
confirmed that he's not playing young Ben Affleck.
no, it's not confirmed. Just
But a lot of people are
Lean,
saying
yeah.
that's probably what it is.
yeah. Until Matt Reeves says himself, we don't know,
What if he comes back and says he is? He's a young man.
and that's good. I don't mind. I
and
don't
just
care.
and
Then it's part of DCU.
and just don't worry about the Robin Downey stuff. Don't worry about
Yeah, you retcon like you retcon Wonder Woman not disappearing for
And
100
if
years.
he's 3 years into his into his
There's still 17 more years of stories
There's 17 more years
before you get to BVS.
He could have the Robin stuff could happen 10 years later.
Yeah, you can do
Literally,
a lot of things.
like you're still
The
you're
playground is
still
open,
playing.
yeah. And you can do it, and if you retcon, who cares? Who cares if you retcon?
Yeah, who cares?
Not
They're already
Not gonna go that
retconning
far.
the Wonder Woman stuff.
Okay.
Okay, they'll do the Batman stuff too.
If you
Yes.
retcons, then why does it have to be the past? Then who cares?
No, but it would be
You're
the
making
same-
the argument for
No,
for
the
me.
same thing as Wonder Woman. Why is she retconning? Because might as well, you know?
Yeah, because
Because
who cares?
because the vision of Patty Jenkins superseded Zack Snyder's
and it's
vision.
different.
Same thing with Matt Reeves is superseded because whoever the new directors are, they handle.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that because Wonder Woman 1984 was gonna happen regardless of anything.
And Zack's passed because of notes.
Yeah, I feel like, bro, listen,
Look at this.
that was gonna happen regardless. Wonder Woman 1984 was gonna happen regardless, and I think it's gonna be a very close off movie. Like, it's gonna be very close, very like, she's gonna fly around, but she's not gonna fly around like in public and stuff. Like, it's gonna be very like,
Dude, they were showing her like in the mall, like helping people, like kids. are seeing
we
her.
don't know if that movie, we don't know if that's in the movie.
Yeah, it's probably not even the movie. Imagine.
Okay, I don't think that's in the movie anyways.
We'll see. We'll see how they handle it.
I think
you
they
know?
wanted to show like some test footage and we're like, yeah, why don't we just throw something?
We'll see. We'll see. I personally don't mind either way. Like I don't even mind if they make a new Superman movie and it's not Henry Cavill and say, oh, this is an older Superman 10 years later and he's put in the future of the DCU. Is it a different Superman? I don't care. I'm down with it. I don't care. I like the costume, you know.
I'm
But
trying to watch a movie.
I want Michael B. Jordan as Superman.
One movie.
I'm trying to watch any movie.
try to Godzilla.
Lucky.
Alright, but that's pretty much it, guys. Right for Ben Affleck, Batman. But I think we're gonna miss Ben Affleck as Batman. Because that's one thing we can say. Like we would like to see his original vision.
Yeah,
come to
see,
life.
everybody says like we never got to actually get.
Jay
his
Olive on a
movie.
podcast said, you know, like he storyboarded, early storyboarded a lot of the movie to kind of see how the vision would look.
Yeah, and he said it was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I think close comparison to Arkham Origins.
Well, he said it was the greatest Batman story of all time.
Yeah, according to Jay Olive. Jay Olive was, you know, he worked on
He has to
it.
hype his own thing.
It's his work.
He worked on it, so obviously he has to be excited for it.
And also, dude, Chris Terrio wrote the script. Obviously, it was gonna be good.
Which is the same reason Star Wars now will be good, but alright.
Chris Terrio never wrote a bad
We
script.
were talking.
Chris Terrio's a genius. We
No, we're talking about Chris Terrio wrote the Batman script with
We wanna-
Batman.
we wanna interview Chris Terrio.
Like,
Chris Terrio come
we're
through.
talking about the arc in like Justice League 2.
No, just like that arc is never happening. His death arc,
Better
Batman.
not.
I'm talking about the one movie with the Batman is gonna fight Deathstroke and all that fun stuff. That's pretty much it, guys. I think we got a good discussion in, and let us know in the comments what do you guys think about Robert Pattinson as Batman. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Where do you think he's gonna rank in the movies, and what do you think about Matt Reeves' direction for the franchise? Let us know in the comments below. Remember to subscribe, give all us a follow on Twitter, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.